OCD is a terrible thing. It's although very stereotypical. If you've had it, it sucks, not fun. You'd rather not have it. But the simple truth is that we'll always have some form of OCD capabilities in our minds, and we'll be more intuitively susceptible to anxiety and obsessive compulsive disorders. And that's fine, guys. I've tried over the past couple of years to simply accept this fact and to understand that I can manage it, but it'll truly always be, there's always going to be the seed for the disorder. Although it may not be there, the seed will always be there, and that I may not be mentally as healthy as other people. But I've been reading a lot of Stoicism and stuff like that, like around Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Plato. And one thing that I really learned is that there's always a form of positivity within something that we may see as bad. For example, OCD is an anxiety disorder. You tend to obsess over things in like a form of a loop, and it's bad in a lot of situations. But what I learned is that if you can put that form of mentality into everyday life, you could get more done and really achieve more than a lot of people can. So if you guys look here, you could tell that I love reading. And I don't think that someone that's kind of normal would like to read a book a day or a book a week. I just don't see that. I mean, who wants to spend that amount of time at this in this day and age with all the phones and stuff? And I think it's because of my obsessive capabilities that I'm able to do stuff like this. Now, it's I'm not walking on eggshells here, but I don't want to seem disrespectful because I know I've had this disorder and I know how bad it is. But I also know that once you get over OCD, there's like a hole left, and that you have to put that focus that you were once putting into OCD into other avenues of life. You can't just sit every day, sit at home and just not do anything because it'll eventually come back that way. So putting your focus on things you can work towards and improve on, like reading, starting a business, going back to college, getting more educated, that sort of thing, it's good. But one thing I know about people with mental illness is that if they can get better in terms of the badness in their mental illness, yet use that mental illness in avenues of life to help them achieve stuff that they want, it's insane. No normal person would work 12 hours a day. No normal person would take $30,000 and start their own business when they could have got a normal job. No normal person would read every day for hours instead of socializing. No normal person would spend and choose to spend their days at home working on their business than to go hang out with their friends. There tends to be something wrong with that person slightly. Just look at Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. These people, not mentally there. You wouldn't classify them as normal because normal would be something else. And again, I'm not trying to say that mental illness is cool because it's not, but I'm saying we can't just look at our issues and our mental illness as something that's bad because once we do that, it's it leads us to achieving less than we think. And if you have OCD, I always like to say this to myself. I have a gift, and I have to use this gift to my best capabilities and to the best of it that I can. I can obsess over something way more than someone else can. I can obsess over that one subject and try to do it as best as I can than someone else because someone else may not have that ability in their mind to always obsess over something. And I know this because it's an obsessive compulsive disorder, okay? We're susceptible to obsessing over things. And if you can use that to something good, you can at least put that power to use and have it like a form of like a superpower, if you may. Now, some of us are still in that very hard part of OCD where we simply just cannot do anything, and I totally get that. I totally get that. It's hard. It happens to me too. I've been working real hard, and all of a sudden my anxiety comes back. I simply am saying that if you can get better, and you can, and you can use that to your advantage, and that there's always room in that area to improve. It's not just bad. Alright, guys? I hope this video helped at least someone. And yeah, let me know if you did, because I really hope I at least helped one person who was in my position, because I think that's the main goal of this YouTube channel now, is that I'm essentially speaking to myself when I was in that position. And I really understand how bad it could be. It's not good. It's not fun. And I just hope that someone out there looks at this video who's at the worst of their OCD, thinks that it cannot get better, and that they know that there's hope, and that, okay, this could be a positive thing, not a bad thing. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.